Right then guys, welcome to video number 12 and this is a review on the Nicomore tank. Here we go, neatly packaged, and I'll open up the box for you so you can see the contents. Now obviously but there on this side, there we go, you get your tank and your coil. You get your coil casing, you get your glass for your tank, and you get the outer casing which goes on the outside of your tank, which makes it look a bit better. And you've got like this little keyring type of metal-y type thing by here, and then underneath that is where you get your instructions, your user manual, you get your flavor pod mate. But in there was the flavor pods, but they're already pre-installed in here that I've put them in. You get your spare coils and you get your juice bottle and juice tip. Now in a second we're going to be going down to the close-ups, so I can put this thing together for you, put the juice in and start using the thing then, and give you my final thoughts. Now let me just get into a little bit about the beginning of hearing about the Nicomore tank for me personally. Now when I first saw the device, it was a clip on YouTube, I believe I saw it first, and I was quite drawn in and intrigued by the concept of the flavor bowls and like tweaking with your own flavors, or like a premium juice that you do like vaping, and then tweaking that a little bit, adding a flavor that you might think will suit that or make it a bit better for yourself. And now in the advert for the Nicomore tank, they do say that it's meant for just a normal plain base juice. I've made my own base juice to go in there, and then you add your own flavors to it. Now I have tried it both with the base flavor that I've made up myself at an 80-20 VGPG 3 mg nicotine, and I've also tried it with premium juices also. So yeah, now I won't tell you exactly what I think about the device yet. Let's go down into the close-ups so I can put it all together for you, show you the look of the device, and then I'll add the juices and the flavor balls and so on and so forth, and then we'll get deeper into it. So without further ado, let's head down below and get down into the close-ups. Now right then, let's get down into building this baby up together. Now here we go, here's the center and the top and the bottom of the tank. Now in there I've got the 30 to 50 watt coil. That's the biggest coil that they do. In the box also they got two coils that come in at 15 to 30 watt, both of them. So I've gone for the highest wattage coil, sorry. Let me get that right to start off with. Now first steps, what we do is over that coil, I don't know if you can see him there properly, you've got the screw in bit. Now this slots over the coil and screws in at the bottom, and then on top of that goes the tank glass, and it just slots in nicely in there into the rubber O-rings. And on top of that goes the outer casing, as you can see. Let's fill this up with my base mix that I've already done, which of course is an 80-20 VGPG. No flavouring whatsoever, it's just a VGPG and nicotine, and I've added nicotine in there to make it a 3 mg, which is what I vape at. Now if you have a look at the top there, see those little holes? That's where you fill the tank up. Now what I suggest for you to do first is to take that off while you're filling up so you can see where you're at, obviously. Now let's just juice this up for you. Takes a little bit of patience, because it's not really easy to fill up because yeah, there's plenty of juice holes there to put the juice into, but they're rather small. You can see, yeah, there's plenty there, but they're rather small, so it's quite awkward to fill up. That's one con for me. As I said, have a little bit of patience with it, because if you rush it and you try to get that juice in too quick, you're gonna get in one hell of a mess and you're gonna get juice everywhere. And as I'm sure you're all well aware of, it's not a very nice clean job to get VG everywhere. I think that will do for the purpose of the review. Anyway, it's only to show you the basics and whatever, and then putting it all together and how to use the flavour balls. So there we go, that's that filled up. Then obviously you screw the top cap on, and that then, guys, is your tank. Now, to me, that looks very, 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 very good. It's a decent. Let me try and get a good focus in on that. Not very good here with the lighting. Let's see if I can get a better. There we go. Now there you go. If you can see that. Now it looks a very pretty tank, and it feels quality. The quality control on this device and the feel of it and the weight on it feels like a really damn good device. It's a really good tank. Now at the top there, the chuff cap screws out, and there you got, inside there you got another air hole, which is for use for the flavour balls, and that in there is where the flavour balls go. They placed onto those little holes there, and when you screw the top cap back down, that's when the flavour pops and goes in, and then when you take an inhale, the flavour blends in with the VGPG, and that's where the flavour comes from. That's the concept of the device. Well, let me show you the flavour mate that comes with it. Now this, let me show you. Let me just screw the bottom end off. Now it came in the box. You get 38 flavour pieces, flavour pods. They do give you options of more. You can get 100, you get 50, 100 and 500 pieces, I believe. If I can get these out to you. A little bit slippy on my fingers at the moment. Let me just try and get one of these out. Just a second. There we go. So as you can see, that is where the flavour pod capsules go in. I've taken one out for you so I can show you here in the close-ups. Let me just get a good better view there. Just focus in a bit. Can't get a very good view here. There we go. So there you can see. Now this one is strawberry flavour, and you can see the flavour pods there, and they slot in to the flavour mate. If I can get it in. There you go, that's that in. Screw the bottom back on, and then obviously on top of the tank, then you screw the top off. You screw the top off of this one, off the other end of the flavour mate, and you pick which flavour you want. You've got black currant or blackberry, peach, chocolate or cinnamon, coffee, and lemon and strawberry. And then you pop that on top of your tank, and you've picked your flavour. You push that across, let it go. Oh, that didn't work. And there you go. So you got a flavor pod in there. Right, so now what I'm going to do, I've shown you all that. We're going to go back up on top so I can give you my final thoughts and have a quick vape for you guys. Right, welcome back up on top. Now, I've got the Nicomore tank there screwed on top of my Q Mini. It's ohming in at 0.50. So we're going to turn the wattage down to 45 watts. That seems right. There's 50 watt maximum on this coil, so I'll vape. I tell you what, I'll vape it at 50. I'll vape it at the max, so you can see the full benefit of this tank, or however you want to see it yourself. So as you can see in the top there, I've added one flavor pod. So what you then do is you screw down the top. Let me get this right here. You've got to get it to catch. And as you're screwing it down, the flavor pod pops. Now what you need to do is leave this open a tad so you get that air hole at the top still showing. See it there? Now this is on closed airflow. Let me just adjust that. There we go. Now I got it in at 50 watt. I've put one flavor pod in. Oh, not getting any flavor at all out of that. Let's put another flavor pod in. Now, like I said, I have used this previously. Let's change that over. Yeah, let's put another flavor pod in. Now, like I said, I'll put 3 in. When I first saw this device, I was very, very interested and drawn in by the concept of the device. There we go. Now I've got 3 of them in there. Let's put the top back on now. After a good use of this, now I've been trying to get the best use out of this for the last 2 weeks of not constant use, but a few times a day, now just to get the gist of what it's meant to be. And to be completely honest with you, it hasn't worked at all for me. Not one little bit. I mean, the flavor pods you could smell them, but you just can't taste them. All I'm tasting is VGPG and nicotine, the harshness. I'm getting no flavor whatsoever. You know it's there, but it's nothing. And like I've sent these guys at Nicomore quite a few emails. I will read out to you the responses that I'm getting and to what I've asked. Now, the prices are for a device, which is the Nicomore tank, which I've shown you, plus 100 pieces, that's the flavor pods, I'm presuming, is $33.50. For 500 pieces, for 500 pieces, yeah, is $36. And for 2,000 pieces is $38. Now, the flavor pods can be used with a base mix or used with an e-juice, as I've said, to tweak the flavor. And I asked them then if they could provide me with further information on the flavor pods. And several times I have asked them this question, and I've had the same response over and over again. They will not divulge to me basic information on where they're getting their flavors, i.e., where the flavors produced, i.e., what sort of ingredients. Not, I don't want to know every single little detail, but I just want to know the basics of what I'm vaping, what I'm putting into my lungs. And all I'm getting is the material of the flavor balls is food grade. We are sure it is safe. That is all I have got. After several times of asking them, so as another person that I have talked to about the Nicomore device, they got exactly the same response. So that didn't make me feel completely confident on wanting to vape these flavor balls, but I have done it for the purpose of the review and to get the gist of it and to see what they are like, so I can divulge to you the information that I have got. And I'm not confident in these flavor balls. I don't know where they've been made. I don't know under what conditions they have been made, what type of things they're putting into them. All they're saying to me is that they are food grade, which they are sure is safe to vape. Not it is Vapester safe, but they are sure that it's Vapester safe. That doesn't scream to me confidence at all. Now, like you just seen now, I put an extra 4 flavor balls in this, and I've put 2 lemon, I've put 1 strawberry, and I've put 1 I think it's pineapple or whatever it is in flavor into this as well. And it's just not. All I can taste is that. That's all I'm tasting. VGPG based juice, no flavour at all. And I've also tried it in premium juices. I've tried it in my own made juices, which I know are full of flavour, and I know what they taste like, and I know if anything would have been tweaked to make it a little bit different, and it hasn't touched. It hasn't touched it. It hasn't made it any different at all. The only good point I can say about the device is how it looks. It does look very pretty on top of there. It feels like a quality device. It is well made. I don't like the fact that you can only go up to 50 watt, and it is a restricted lung intake as well. It's not. It's like a tight draw, more or less a mouth to lung type of hit, and I don't like that either. I prefer it to be a higher wattage. I prefer to be able to open the airflows a bit more, so you can have a full mouth, you can have a full lung hit. It's just direct to lung, but it's not that. The only good thing is it looks pretty, and the packaging that it comes in is well presented. And that's it. So my final thoughts on the device is doesn't get a thumbs up from me, doesn't get a recommendation. But that's just me personally. I'm not saying that my thoughts will be the same as everybody's thoughts on the device. I'm sure there'll be the odd one or two out there that will enjoy it, but I haven't in any way, shape, or form. Not the tiniest bit at all have I enjoyed using this device, and I don't think I'll be using it again after this review. Unfortunately, Nicomore, sorry guys, but I do have to give my honest opinion on my reviews. That's how I'm trying to build myself and how I'm trying to build my channel, so people know what comes out of my mouth is honesty, and I'm giving them my thoughts on what I'm reviewing at that time. And so there we go, guys. This has been video number 12. It's been on the Nicomore tank. You can get it from www.nicomore.com. If you are interested in buying it, I've said to you the price is $33.50 with 38 pieces. And so there we go. If you're interested, obviously pop over. I'm not saying to anyone, don't go out there and buy it. It's completely your choice. It's just not for me. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you, guys.
so long, but we don't stop rocking.